how to set up your paper in MLA format using OpenOffice. OpenOffice is a little different than Microsoft Word, but many of the same rules apply. We need to make sure that our font is set to Times New Roman, our font size is set to 12, and that we have our line setting set to double spacing, which we can do by clicking this button here. We are then free to start typing in our top left-hand corner. We put in the top left-hand corner your name. We put the teacher's name. We can just put Mr. or Miss Teacher or Doctor, however the case might be. You put the name of the class. You can spell out the name of the class, or you can abbreviate. I'm just going to go ahead and abbreviate here. And then we put the date in MLA format. Let's say we are dealing with February 1st. We would put 1 FEB for February, a period, and 2012. We do not use a number date for the month abbreviation in MLA, as this can be confusing in other countries. In many countries in Europe, if we put 1/2/2012, that means the first day of February 2012, but here in the United States, that means the second day of January. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are using this MLA type date. We move on to the next line. We hit the center button, and here we put the title of our essay. We can then hit enter again, hit align left. We don't use justified in MLA, we just hit align left. We hit the tab button to indent our paragraphs, and notice that indents exactly 1/2 of an inch. And at this point, we can start typing our actual essay. Now we're not done at this point, because what we next need to do is we need to get our margin set, and we need to insert our page numbers. I purposely did not do the margins first early on when I was setting up the page, because they'll get messed up when we insert our page numbers. The way we insert page numbers in OpenOffice is we go to Insert, you go to Header, and click Default, and this gets us into our header section. We hit Insert, we go to Fields, and select Page Number. We highlight this and hit Align Right. That puts the page number all the way to the right. We then, in this right-hand corner, put our last name, only your last name. Okay? If you have a last name like Smith, and there are several Smiths in the class, you might want to go ahead and put the first name in there as well, but generally all you'll need is your last name. Okay, now you know in MLA, however, you do not want page 1 to show up on page 1. So the way we get that to disappear is we click Format, we go to Styles and Formatting, and over here we pick this fourth option, Page Styles, and we go down to where it says First Page, and clicking this will make it so that page 1 does not show up on page 1. But if we scroll down here to page 2 and page 3, notice that is showing up on page 2 and 3, just not showing up on page 1, which is what we want. Now lastly, before we leave out, we need to make sure that our margins are set to 1 inch. We do that by clicking Format, we click Page, and over here where it says Margins, we highlight each one of these and we change it to the number 1. We hit OK, and our margins are now changed to 1 inch on all sides, and we are properly set up in MLA format to write our essay using OpenOffice.